Senator Obama's campaign has also accused the press of mischief-making related to another Obama associate, one who lives just a block or two away.
Most Americans, if you told them their neighbor had set bombs, even if it was a long time ago, would probably be a little unnerved by that.
On the morning of September 11, 2001, readers of the New York Times found these chilling words: "I don't regret setting bombs. I feel we didn't do enough." Spoken by a forgotten American radical, they would later come back to haunt Senator Obama. In 1995, future Senator Barack Obama was feted at a fundraising event in his Chicago neighborhood. The event was hosted by William Ayers and Bernadine Dorn. In the late 60s and early 70s, Ayers and Dorn were the leaders of a violent terrorist organization, the Weathermen. The Weathermen participated in more than 20 bombings over a decade. Ayers admits to bombing the New York City Police Headquarters, the Capitol, and the Pentagon. In 1981, 4 people were killed when a Weatherman robbery of a Brinks armored car went awry. Ayers stated the Weathermen's philosophy as follows: kill all the rich people, break up their cars and apartments, bring the revolution home, kill your parents. That's where it's really at. After 11 years on the run, Ayers and Dorn turned themselves in. Subsequently, they were acquitted due to tainted evidence from illegal wiretaps. Said Ayers, "Guilty as hell and free as a bird." When the association with William Ayers was brought to the senator's attention, his response again never really settled the question of his judgment.
This is a guy who lives in my neighborhood, who's a professor of English in Chicago, who I know and who I have not received some official endorsement from. He's not somebody who I exchange ideas from on a regular basis. And the notion that somehow, as a consequence of me knowing somebody who engaged in detestable acts 40 years ago when I was 8 years old, somehow reflects on me and my values doesn't make much sense, George.
Barack Obama really couldn't bring himself to say, you know, I really don't like that guy.
You know, kids are out of control today. Duh. You know, I was out of control a few years ago myself.
That was too much for him to say. He had to talk about what a decent fellow he is and what a good professor, how he's worked on education policy. Well, you know, Hamas has a widows and orphans fund, but that doesn't change the fact that their day job is creating widows and orphans.
The Obama-Ayers relationship goes further back than the 1995 political coming out party at Ayers' home. Obama was chosen as chairman of the board of the $50 million Chicago Annenberg Challenge. Ayers wrote the grant that founded the CAC and would have been closely involved with Obama's selection. They appeared on panel discussions together, and they served as directors of the Woods Fund together. Obama's affiliation with Ayers is made more troubling by the fact that neither Ayers nor Dorn are in any way repentant about their terrorist past.
Barack Obama is saying, well, take me at my judgment. Well, your judgment puts you in bed with Ayers and Jeremiah Wright. You know, what more do we need to see to say, you know what, this may not be the judgment we want in the Oval Office?
That a person continues to sort of build relationships and alliances with people who turn out to have nefarious backgrounds. That ought to give one pause.